up after our annual conference, Don't Stop Believing. We had a great time at conference and, wished you could have all been there. But next year, definitely next year, we'll all be there. So I wanted to use this time to share with you a little bit about what happened at conference. As I'm not sure if you all know, we only had, or not only because there were 9 incredible women attend, and we reduced it down to a day seminar, and so that we could spend the time together, and then what we did was we went out and had a bit of fun. So just with being 9 people, we I felt that we would change things up for the conference, and I know that everyone had a great time. Well, that's the feedback I got. So let me share a little bit with you. So what we did at conferences, I started off sharing the challenges that we've had over the past year, and of course the vision and where I can see us going. And we have had some challenges throughout the last year, some very big challenges that I shared with the girls. And, we also shared together the vision and ideas of how we can move forward. And those 9 ladies, I really felt that we were starting from scratch again. It was new beginnings for us all. 2019 are going to be new beginnings, and the rest of this year we're going to see some amazing changes throughout the company. And so I, obviously shared my story, and shared things that we could do, that my belief in the company, my belief in what we did. And I know you've all heard me talk about that before, but it was all about connecting and sharing my story. We also had oh, my slides are turning very slowly. There we go. We also had Jill Stapleton join us. She's the Executive Director of Direct Selling Australia. And Jill has an amazing background in our industry. Jill's been a consultant, so exactly what you do. She's been a CEO of a direct selling company, or a couple of different direct selling companies. And now she's the Executive Director of Direct Selling Australia. And she is the perfect person for that role because she has been on every side of our industry to understand it, to know it, and to be able to speak with confidence about changes and what things that need to happen within our industry. And things are changing a bit in our industry, like anything in today's world. Things do change and we evolve with that. So we're looking at ways that we can change as a company and continue to grow so that you and everybody out there can benefit from that. You ladies benefit because it can be a career for you, a better income, and our customers benefit because we can give them exceptional service and different ways that they can access our product. And of course, what we do for our customers, that customer service is so important. And that how do I put it? Just the touch factor. The Today I believe that there isn't enough, great customer service, and I feel that we have that ability to be able to do that. So Jill shared a lot of different things, and I will, in the not too distant future, have Jill back on in a webinar so she can share with everybody, different things that are going on in the industry, and of course hear from her as to how she overcame obstacles, and how she in when she was in the field, and as a CEO, seeing both sides, how she can help us continue to grow. So she did an incredible job at our conference, and yeah, the ladies that were there, I know, got so much out of it. I have to, sorry, for some reason, oh, that was a video that was in the PowerPoint, but unfortunately, for some reason, when it's come across into here, it hasn't worked. So I'm going to do my best to put that up on Consultant Central because I think it's a really great video sharing different consultants from different companies about why they do what they do, and I think it's really important. So I apologize for that hasn't come through. Something that we launched at conference was our new Fast Start program. Now I know I've put it on Facebook, our Consultant Central page, to share with you, but I wanted to step you through it because I believe this is a great tool when you invite people to join Lillian Jewelry. I've used this in the past in my previous life in our direct selling industry, and it changed things around. It allowed people to get off to the best possible start when they join the company, because sometimes it can be all a little overwhelming, or they're not sure what they want to achieve, or how to go about it. So putting this in place allows them to strive for goals. It allows them. Oh, Tracy, you can't see any images. Are you on your phone or on your computer? Just checking. Oh, okay, because I can see it here. Maybe it's a little delayed, so I apologize for that. This is our new Consultant Fast Start program. And we say, wear it, love it, get paid to share it. So what this is this is a stepping stones for your new recruits to be able to start their business and be rewarded straight away. They can be building their kit while they start their business. So in the first 20 days, when they submit 500 PQV, they'll receive 100 BTC. Now, more often than not, their first jewelry bar is their launch jewelry bar. So they're the hostess and they receive the hostess rewards as well. So not only do they receive those, but they do their first 500 PQV and they get to receive 100 BTC to be able to build their kit and purchase things so that they can be out there sharing. Now, this is all cumulative. And what I mean by this is in your first 20 days, do 500. In your first 30 days, do 750 PQV. Okay, so that's another 250 on from the first 20 days. So in 10 days, you have to do another 250. Now, if by chance you miss the first step, which is your 500 PQV, that's okay. If you do 750 PQV in your first 30 days, or they do, my apologies, they will then receive 150 BTC. So if they miss the first one, it's not over for them. They can catch up. Now, I've actually put recruiting in here as well because I think it's really important for our new recruits to be inviting people into the business as well. They're excited. They want to share the journey with someone. So why not, get them to invite someone along on the journey? And when they do that, and that new person that they sign up does their 250 PQV in their first 30 days, they'll start receiving some business tools. So the first one is the tablecloth. Now that tablecloth everybody wants. So because it looks so professional and it just makes everything pop. So that's goal number 3. Number 4 is do 1500 PQV in their first 60 days and they'll receive some more business tools. And of course, our last step, which is recruit 2 new consultants in your first 90 days and you'll receive the silver trolley bag, which I know so many people wanted when we did an incentive. So these are tools to help them build their business. What I've done here is this is started straight away for our new recruits. And not only can they achieve, tools and for their kit, but they're earning an income along the way and they're building their business straight away, which is great for you, the person that recruits them, because then you're building your business as you bring people on board and step up into the leadership levels. So, if you have any questions about that, just post a message or even on Facebook where I've got it. Ask me a question because I really want everyone to be using it. Now, one thing that the ladies asked when they were at conference was, could this be for everybody? Well, I'm going to say yes. And you're just going to have to wait and see when I launch it. But yes, I'm going to allow every single consultant basically restart their business in a sense. So re-kick off their business. So submit 500 PQV in your first, 20 days from when I start the promotion, and you'll receive 100 BTC. So I'm sharing that with you now as a bit of a sneak peek, but you'll just have to wait and see until I launch it. Okay. So it's something to really get your business, booted up and started again. Now, when we were at conference, something I did share with the consultants is, due to, unfortunately, it being a slow start to the year. I understand people have things on, but that unfortunately didn't allow me to bring new products in right now. Now, I'm really sorry about that, and it's very unfortunate. But what I did do with them, and unfortunately, I can't share with you, it's very secret squirrel, and you had to be at conference, but I showed them the samples and the ideas of what is coming. And you'll just have to trust, because the girls were very excited that what is coming is going to be they're going to be perfect for our range, great additions to our range. And I'm really sorry that I wasn't able to launch them with everything, but it is what it is. And as we build the business back up again, you will see them arrive, and that it'll be so exciting to add them to our range. But you had to be there, I'm sorry, to see it. So we also did a think tank. Now, a think tank is something it's a time where we all get together, we get creative, and we come up with ideas that can help catapult us to the next level in the business. It's a group of like-minded women that all sit down. I made the room bright. I put pipe cleaners and notepads and so many different creative things on the table, so that we could all get those creative juices going in our minds, so we could come up with some great ideas. One of the questions that I put up there was, how do we get everyone excited again? How do we get everyone wanting to jump back on board and kick their business off? Well, these are a few of the things that the ladies came up with. It's about love, love and wear your jewelry. Reconnect with your own story in your locket. Embrace the Fast Start program, which is what I just shared with you, and offer the opportunity to everybody. And of course, the Fast Start program. Inspire others at team meetings. Attend team meetings. I always find that if I am not feeling like going to any kind of training, gym, anything like that, make yourself go, because when you're finished and when you leave, you walk out an absolutely different person. You're fired up again. It's like an injection that you need to really get going again. Share from the Lillian Jewelry Company Facebook page with others on your own page, so you're sharing the stories. Incentives. Now, we have some great incentives, but this is another, we love the incentives and what that can do for the business. Find your purpose and your why again, because sometimes we lose it. And dig down into your emotions, what your why is, because we can just say, oh, I need extra money for the kids, or I want the kids to go to sport, or Really dig down. I'm going to do a separate webinar on that, your why, at another time, and really help you dig down as to what that is for you. Go back to basics with training, and that's everybody, all of us. We've got some great tools and the resources in the back office that you can go into and have a look at. Go back to basics like you're a brand new consultant. And of course, we'll be doing more webinars, and your leaders of your teams, they'll be doing training as well. They asked about an opportunity booklet so that we can be out there sharing the opportunity. And I'm working on that. I know we've only just had conference, but I've started to work on that already. Make our jewelry bars fun. And that's something we'll cover in the next few slides. Now, I don't know if you all remember, but a little while back we had a reward motivational chart incentive where everyone got points for doing things. And it's all about building a habit. So they asked if we could have that back. So I'm going to be looking at that. And of course, building relationships with each other, those friendships. It was so fantastic seeing the ladies meet each other, the ones that hadn't met each other, and or reconnect. It's like a bit of a reunion. There's so much to be said for friendships in our business. The next thing we talked about was how to attract people to our amazing team. And I must say, we are pretty amazing. This is what the ladies came up with. No minimum sales and a yearly fee. So meaning you don't have to do your 250 PQV every 3 months to keep your account active. They asked if we could change the commission structure. Now, I have done that to a certain degree so far, but that is something I'm definitely working on as a permanent thing. They want something tangible with what's in the kit, so a flyer to help them invite people to the team. Advertising. Can we advertise the business and the opportunity? Oh, I've put the opportunity flyer again. They said never assume that someone doesn't want to join. Now, one of the, I think it was Sasha that said she was at a jewelry bar and I believe, and I could have this a little bit wrong, but that there was it was a doctor or a lawyer there, and she never asked them to join about the opportunity at the end. And the lady asked her about joining and said, "Why didn't you ask me?" Because she wanted to join. So never assume. Talk about why you joined, your story, particularly at your jewelry bars, because you just don't know who might have a similar story that it will inspire them to join your team. And of course, talk about it at your parties. And I know I'm guilty of this sometimes too, where I forget to talk about it. We sell 3 things. We sell a product, we sell our bookings, our parties, and we sell the opportunity. So there are 3 things. It's not just our jewelry that we sell. We sell 3 things to keep, building our business. They asked if we could do a Christmas in July Merry Little Christmas box. So a recruiting drive for Christmas in July, which I think is an amazing idea. And then reward each month for those who do 250 PQV every month, like an award at conference, or every 6 months, or something like that, which I think is another great idea. And I'm just going to go back to the first one that we talked about, no minimum sales. So not having to do the 250 PQV every 3 months. Well, we're going to do it. So I am going to take away the minimum sales because I believe it will help attract people to our team. It will help keep people working in our business. I still haven't worked out how I'm going to completely, it'll be very manual to begin with, but because we're small, that's okay. As far as the yearly fee, I'm still working on that as to how to do that, but definitely the no sales requirement with your Lillian account. So I hope you really like that. The girls, it was a unanimous vote. All 9 ladies put their hand up. So, oh, great, Nicole, yeah. would love to say it would be perfect for you. Very good. Very good. Another thing that we talked about in our think tank was how to make jewelry bars exciting. That's something that, I think sometimes if you're doing a number of jewelry bars, you sometimes feel like you're just repeating yourself, or it's a bit humdrum, or you're struggling to get bookings. So we came up with a few ideas, and one of them was themed jewelry bars and having a flyer that was laminated and displayed or in a frame or laminated so that you can share it and pass it around so people can choose a jewelry bar that they want next. So I'm working on that. Susan, the minimum sale starts, we're going to start it now. Okay. I'm just working out the finer details. But if you have people that want to reactivate their account, get them to email Hannah, and we'll sort that out. So for everyone, it will start now. We another thing that we did was to make jewelry bars exciting was games, and the girls were talking about all different games, and I'm going to put something together with that. I'm going to ask a couple of the ladies who were at conference to help me with that, so we can share with everyone different games that you can play at your jewelry bars. They suggested, that people do a lucky door prize, and I've done that myself, and I find it a bit of fun. An hour of power, so lunch break pop-ups, and this is something that the ladies were talking about, where you would go into a lunchroom of an office building and just have it in a lunch break, a pop-up shop type thing that people can come in and purchase. So you can offer that sort of thing at your jewelry bars for people that either don't want people at their home, or they have a small home. You can offer to go and do an hour of power at their lunch at their office. And another thing that was said was prizes under the seats. So having, obviously depending, if it's a lounge, I guess you could put it under the cushions, but having a prize, under a seat, so that that's a bit of a fun thing as well. So these are a few things that they've come up with. I'm still sorting through everything, but these are a few of the things that the ladies come up with. Another thing that I asked the ladies to do was, I said, how many jewelry bars will you do in May and June? So we've still got, I know we're the 23rd, but there's still 8 days left. So if they had jewelry bars, or if they, relaunched themselves, or they were just starting, how many jewelry bars were they going to be doing in May and June? So if you're courageous right now, I put it out to you to just type a message to me and just with, set your goal for the rest of May and for June of how many jewelry bars you might do. Just put it on here. I won't share it with anyone else. It's just something, because I believe when you write it down or you speak it, it becomes real. So if you're planning on jewelry bars, or to have jewelry bars for May and June, planning on booking more in as well, let me know. The girls did as well, and I actually set a few challenges to three of the girls that were there, and I'm really excited about that, and I hope they are as well, where they've set themselves a target and they're going to achieve it. I must apologize, that's my puppy, he's coughing. So I'm sorry if you can hear that. He's oh goodness me. Now I'm just waiting. Okay, so this quote I love, and especially after what I just put out there with regard to May and June. Nothing is impossible. The word itself says, I'm possible. And I believe that to be very true. And it's very much a mindset with what you believe is possible. We talked about, the incentive trip. And this, I put a poll out quite some time ago and asked everyone where they would like to go. And you would have noticed that I put it up on Facebook that we are going to Queenstown, New Zealand. And everyone was really excited about that because it's not too far from home. It's not, they could bring their families if they want, because I believe that it's not just you in Lilyanne. It is a family business. While you're out there, doing jewelry bars, building, you've got family at home that are there supporting you. So I believe that there should be, we should have the ability for them to join you. So you would have seen this incentive that I put up on the Facebook page, our Consultant Central. So the incentive is from the 4th to the 8th of March, so 4 nights accommodation at the Heritage Queenstown, return economy airfares from the closest international airport, and return airport transfers, breakfast daily. We have a welcome event and an ultimate jet boat experience. Now, I've already had, I think it was Sasha actually, may not have been, say, they weren't too keen on that. Well, we can organise something else too for those that don't like the speed of the jet boats. So anyway, that's neither here nor there. The big thing is how to qualify and how to earn points. Now you'll see level 1 is dropped down a little bit from last year's incentive. So to achieve the trip for 1, it's 35,000 points. So how do you earn 35,000 points? I'm going to go through that in just a second. 1 point equals 1 PQV. You can also earn 1 point for 2 team qualifying values. So if you have a team, you get for every 2 TQV, you'll get 1 point. And if you have an organization, for every you get 1 point for every 2 OQV, organization qualifying volumes. You also get 500 points when you personally enroll a new person into your team, like a new recruit personally, and they do their 250 PQV. You'll get 500 points when you elevate to the next leadership level, and you must be paid at that level minimum by the end of the incentive. And you get 1,000 points when you elevate someone in one of your personal recruits to a new leadership level. So there's lots of different ways you can earn points for the trip. So let's go through how you could do that, because I think it's really important. Oh, I missed a slide, sorry. So why would you want to achieve the trip? Well, lots of different reasons. Build lifelong friendships, because when you travel together and the experiences, you don't want to miss another one without your friends. You can earn an income while striving for your goal. Experience different cultures around the world. The opportunity to travel. Now, I love travel. Travel is my hot button. So if there's an opportunity to travel, I'm there. And make it a family goal every year. Have a goal for your family that you all achieve it. And that way they're behind you and they're supporting you. And of course, fun. Who wouldn't want to be on a trip? So much fun. So now let's look at how we can achieve that by breaking it down into bite-sized pieces. So you've got 8 months to achieve, because the incentive qualification period started on the 1st of May. So you've got to achieve for 1, you've got 8 months to achieve. Now, if you just divided that by 8, you would need to do 4,500 PQV per month. Now, if we divide that 4,500 by your average jewelry bar sales, and what I've done is put 500, that would equate to 9 jewelry bars a month. Or you could do 6 jewelry bars a month, 2 new recruits a month, and 500 points from outside orders and or markets would add up to $4,500 points. Plus, don't forget, when you elevate to a new leader level, it's 500 points. Elevate someone in your team, it's 1,000 points. And let's not forget the team you're encouraging to achieve. That equals points with your with your team and your organization. It is doable. It is possible, but you need to start now. You need to start now, break it down, work out a plan, because you've got 8 months. You don't want to get halfway through and go, I want to achieve it now, and then stress yourself by, going crazy and trying to achieve it. We want this to be the biggest Lillian Jury incentive ever. I want it to be 4 nights or 5 days of fun, meeting families, sharing experiences. And you know what the best part about it is? Really, the trip is the cherry on top, because it's what's going to happen to you during that process. You're going to, one, earn an income, two, grow your business so that you continue to earn an income, but the personal development in yourself as well, setting goals, achieving them. If you don't achieve a goal, getting back up again and going again, which is even better than achieving a goal sometimes, because nothing can, stop you. It just shows your determination. It shows grit. So I encourage you to grab hold of this and start earning now. Now, pardon me, sorry. I'm here to help you. Your uplines are here to help you. We want you to achieve that, the trip. We all want to be on that trip. Oh, here's something new for you all. Here's something right at the end to share with you. This is a special for your customers and, of course, you, until the end of the month. It's a flash sale. Well, it's not really, because it goes until the end of the month, so it's not quick. But they have until the end of the month to spoil themselves or spoil yourself and purchase a rose gold, a gold, or a silver necklace charm collection for just $49.95. It's a great add-on at your jewelry bars. It's a great thing for your customers. And of course, we'll be sending this out tomorrow. It starts tomorrow. We will be sending this out tomorrow to everyone, all of the customers out there. But share it on your Facebook page. Share it with everyone that you come in contact with. The codes are here on the flyer as well, and it's while stocks last, of course. So make the most of this. It's an added bonus for the rest of the month. Can you think of anyone that would love to add this to their collection? Because it's all about layering today, isn't it? We all layer. We have the shorter necklace with the longer necklaces. You look around, everybody's doing it. So it's a great addition to your customer's wardrobe. So make the most of it. It's the 1 mil chains. And of course, the Dream, the Dragonfly, and the Believe charm necklace charms. So just to finish off with you this evening, she believed she could, so she did. And I know we all have to overcome challenges in the day-to-day, things that go on. But it's about it's about believing you can, so that you do. The image will be available to share. It's going to be posted up on the Facebook page at 6 a.m. tomorrow morning, Tracy. So you will see that when you wake up. You might already be awake at 6 a.m. or when you wake up, you will see it. So so you can share that with all of your customers on your Facebook pages, and make sure that you yourself, think about gifts that you can buy. So I'm going to leave that all with you. I'm pleased I recorded it, because unfortunately I think that having the time difference on there confused a few people. So I thought I had fixed that, but obviously it didn't fix. So I do apologize for that. And ladies, if you need anything, know that I am here for you. And so is Hannah, and so are our leaders and your uplines. Know that we're here to support you. Let's make the rest of 2019 incredible. So take care, and we'll catch up again soon. Oh, Tracy, yes, it was lovely for you to be on the call. So nice to hear, have you on the call with us. So take care and yeah, let me know if you need anything. Bye.